You think you're just bringing home a houseplant, a splash of green for your living room, right? But what if I told you that the plant you're drawn to is a whisper from your soul, a reflection of your deepest desires, your hidden fears, and the quiet truth of who you are? The plants we choose are like little green mirrors, showing us parts of ourselves we might not always see. I believe one of the biggest reasons plants don't make it isn't just about water or light. It's about energy. It's about choosing a plant whose spirit is a mismatch for our own. You're not just picking a plant. You're choosing a green partner that has to vibe with your lifestyle, your habits, and your subconscious needs. The rhythm of caring for a plant is a beautiful echo of how we care for ourselves. So choosing the right one becomes a profound act of self-awareness. Today, we're going to explore 4 plant parent archetypes. By the end, you'll know which one resonates with you and exactly which plants are destined to thrive in your energy. Let's dig in. Let's begin with an energy many of you will recognize, the resilient minimalist. If you feel a pull toward the clean lines and rugged independence of succulents and cacti, you likely carry this energy. You value efficiency, simplicity, and self-sufficiency. Your philosophy isn't more is more, it's less but better. You avoid clutter, in your home and in your head. You have a grounded approach to life. You're adaptable, independent, and find strength in solitude. You're the rock, the friend people turn to for grounded, no-fuss advice because you don't do drama. This doesn't mean you're cold. It means you know that to be strong for yourself and others, you can't be constantly drained. Underneath it all lies a deep well of quiet strength. As a plant parent, your greatest strength is that you're not a helicopter parent. You give your plants space and are almost immune to the #1 killer of houseplants, overwatering. Your potential weakness is the other side of that coin. You can be prone to underwatering. Life gets busy, and you might forget to check in for a few weeks, the dark side of out of sight, out of mind. Choosing a succulent or a cactus reflects a desire for endurance. You're drawn to things that survive the dry seasons. These plants mirror your own inner strength and your love for things that don't demand constant attention. The perfect plants for you are, of course, succulents and cacti. I'd also add the snake plant, which is incredibly hardy and fits a minimalist aesthetic. For a touch of easygoing adaptability, consider the famously resilient spider plant. Or maybe you feel the pull of the bold creator. In a plant shop, you wouldn't buy 5 small plants. You'd buy one magnificent, head-turning statement piece. You are a fan of the monstera, a devotee of the fiddle-leaf fig, a lover of all things lush and visually stunning. As a person, you are stylish, artistic, and endlessly creative. You don't just follow trends, you set them. Your home is your canvas, a living piece of art. You aren't afraid to stand out. In fact, you secretly love it. Your personality is vibrant, and you aren't afraid to unfurl a new leaf in your own life every now and then. As a plant parent, your strength is your incredible eye. You see plants as living sculptures. Your weakness? You can let your artistic vision overshadow a plant's needs. You might be tempted to put that gorgeous fiddle leaf fig in a dim corner because it looks perfect there, even if its soul is crying out for sunlight. The psychological statement here is all about creativity and a flair for the dramatic. You're drawn to plants that are conversation starters because you have something to say. Choosing a plant like a monstera suggests you're not afraid of taking up space and that you value growth and transformation. The perfect plants for you are the icons. The Monstera deliciosa is your soulmate. The notoriously dramatic but stunning fiddle leaf fig appeals to your love of a challenge. You might also fall for the striking patterns of a calathea or the bold beauty of a bird of paradise. Okay, we've explored two beautiful energies, the resilient minimalist and the bold creator. Are you starting to feel a connection? Share in the comments which one is resonating with you so far. I love to see our little community take shape. All right, let's get back to it. Our third energy is all about momentum, the ambitious achiever. If you're drawn to plants that climb, vine, and visibly grow, you probably fit this description. You're a lover of the relentless pothos or a money plant, not just for their beauty, but for what they represent: prosperity, growth, and success. As an individual, you are goal-oriented and focused. You're the friend with a 5-year plan and a well-loved to-do list. That little dopamine hit you get from seeing a new leaf unfurl on your pothos. It's the same magic you feel when you check a big goal off your list. You believe in hard work and creating positive energy. Your great strength as a plant parent is your focus. When you decide a plant will thrive, you make it happen. Your weakness, however, can be a tendency to push too hard. You might get impatient with a slow-growing plant or over-fertilize in your eagerness to see results. Remember that growth, in plants and in life, happens on its own timeline. Your choice of a vining, ever-growing plant is a clear reflection of your own inner drive. You are manifesting your desire for growth and success into your physical space. You surround yourself with living symbols of what you value most: relentless progress. For you, the pothos is the ultimate plant companion, a perfect visual tracker of progress. The money plant also aligns with your values, and I would suggest a heart leaf philodendron. Its leaves can be a gentle reminder to chase your ambitions with love and to find joy in the journey, not just the destination. That brings us to our final soul type, the nurturing harmonizer. If you see your plants as your little green babies, if you talk to them, and if the act of caring for them is a form of self-care, then you are a nurturer. You are drawn to plants that ask for more attention and reward you with grace, like the elegant peace lily or the dynamic prayer plant. As a soul, you are deeply empathetic, sensitive, and finely tuned to the needs of others. Your friends call you the heart of the group. You find peace in quiet, consistent rituals. For you, caring for your plants is a meditation, a practice in mindfulness that connects you to the present moment. Your greatest strength as a plant parent is your consistency and intuitive care. You can often spot a problem before it becomes serious. Your weakness? You are definitely prone to overwatering. Your loving instinct can mean giving your plants too much of a good thing. You can also get heartbroken when a plant doesn't make it, seeing it as a personal failure. Your psychological statement is one of devotion and peace. By choosing plants that need gentle care, you are externalizing your own nurturing spirit. The peace lily reflects your desire for tranquility, and the prayer plant, which folds its leaves at night, resonates with your love of rhythm and gratitude. The perfect plants for you are ones that appreciate your attentive nature. The peace. Lily is a wonderful choice as it visibly droops when it needs water. The whole family of prayer plants, including calathea and maranta, will thrive under your care. You might even be ready for an orchid, a plant that symbolizes love, beauty, and refined care. The resilient minimalist, the bold creator, the ambitious achiever, and the nurturing harmonizer. 4 archetypes, 4 different ways of being, reflected in the green life we bring into our homes. Of course, none of us are just one thing. You might be a minimalist with a creative streak, or a nurturer with big ambitions. Our plant soulmates can shift as we move through new chapters of our lives, but listening to your core energy is the secret to ending that sad cycle of wilting leaves. It transforms plant shopping from a guessing game into a beautiful act of self-discovery. The goal isn't just to keep a plant alive, it's to find a plant that helps you feel more alive. So the next time you walk into a nursery, take a breath. Don't just look at the plants, look within. Ask yourself, what is my soul craving right now? Is it the quiet strength of a cactus? The expressive drama of a monstera? The joyful growth of a pothos? Or the gentle rhythm of a prayer plant? Choose the one that feels like coming home. The one that reflects not just the person you are, but the person you are beautifully becoming. Which plant personality are you? Share your archetype and your plant soulmate in the comments below. I would love to see the beautiful, diverse jungle we can create together. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep growing.